to Joe Martinez.
And all fight fans, we are set to go with the next bout tonight. 3 rounds, this in the UFC lightweight division. Introducing to you first, fighting out of the blue corner. He's a freestyle fighter standing 6 feet 3 inches tall. Weighing in officially 154 pounds. His professional record stands at 11 victories with 4 defeats. Fighting out of Chicago, Illinois by way of Santiago, Chile. Here is Ignacio La Jaula Bahamondes. And across the octagon, his opponent fighting out of the red corner. His background, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu and Muay Thai. At 6 feet 2 inches tall, he weighed in 154 1/2 pounds. His professional record stands at 10 victories, 2 defeats with 1 no contest. He fights out of San Bernardino, California. Here is Roosevelt, the Predator Roberts. And your referee in charge of the action is Mark Smith.
First assignment of the night for Mark Smith, who also has 2 main card assignments later on. Ignacio Bahamondes, plus 125 underdog tonight. He was a 2-1 favorite in his UFC debut against John Makdessi, which went to Makdessi by split decision. Bahamondes in red, the minus 150 betting favorite. Roosevelt Roberts in yellow.
And just as we expected, both guys have already landed beautiful jabs and some kicks. Oh, that's gonna hurt.
That is going to be painful tomorrow.
How about no broken legs tonight? Can we do that?
Please, no.
These are the legs that would do it. These 6 foot 6 lightweights.
Yeah, Bahamondes said it was hard to find guys with that Roberts body type. Roosevelt getting that jab off early, follows it up with the right hand.
Well, those 2 jabs were nasty, very crisp, straight to the point. Roosevelt's into the clinch now.
This is good work here from Roosevelt Roberts. Did a great job on his feet, landed a beautiful jab, but mixing his wrestling and his jiu-jitsu up is going to help him a lot in this matchup. You don't want to just stand on the feet with Ignacio.
Oh, nice right hand there, Bahamondes.
Oh, look at that jab.
Nasty.
Bahamondes and his father, Manuel, who was a kickboxer from Chile, always fond of saying that offense is the best defense. Doesn't always go down that way.
Oh, nice.
Nice leg kick.
Hey, and that's what Bahamondes can do because Roosevelt's throwing so many jabs. When you throw the jab, you got to step forward with that lead leg. When you're throwing that lead leg and you put the weight there, if you can time that kick, you can knock guys off balance, as we saw in the Cannoneer telestrator.
Ooh, good calf kick. Whoa, nice right hand there. Bahamondes starting to get his timing a little better here. Still early in this round, the amount of volume these guys are already throwing.
Bahamondes giving Roberts both looks, working out of the southpaw stance now. Nice counter right from Roberts.
There's no wind up when Roberts throws. Straight, right from the elbow. You don't see his elbow flare out at all. Right from there, see?
You see that a lot of times, though, you get a guy like Roberts, right, who develops a great jab because he's normally so much taller than his opponents.
Yes.
That if he pops a jab on a shorter guy, it's hard for him to close the distance. But with Bahamondes, he's as tall as he is, but he has not seen anybody throw a jab from that area before.
Roosevelt,
because
stop,
he's so tall.
Stop.
Yeah.
Time.
Poke.
Stay here. Stay
It
here.
looked like a fist. But I
Watch
could be
fingers,
wrong.
you too.
I'm sure we can get a look. Yeah,
Hey, both
hopefully
of you,
it's not too
fingers.
bad.
All right,
Let's
both
see.
of you, fingers.
That's a punch.
That's a punch.
Roosevelt,
punch.
You got to watch fingers too.
Yeah, see,
All right,
I
it's from
thought
a
he was
punch.
stopping the
All
action
right,
to
both of you
warn
watch
Roberts.
fingers.
Yeah.
Time in, fight.
It's hard, and it's hard, and you don't blame Roberts for that, right? He doesn't know what hit him in the eye. He's going to grab his eye no matter what.
It's on the official
It's
to
yeah.
make that call.
And that's, thank God I don't have that job. That's all.
It's a hard job, man. I mean, we're hard on these guys at times, but it's a very difficult job because it's all happening in real time.
Inside leg kick is there for the Chilean Bahamondes. Coming up on 2 minutes here to go round 1.
And all the pressure is coming from Bahamondes right now. See, I like that he's, nice work. That smart move there from Roosevelt Roberts. Changes it up, gets that single leg, throws him up against the fence.
Well, Bahamondes was getting too comfortable, right? He was just pressure, 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 pressure. So you give him wrestling look. Even if you don't get the takedown, it'll make him stay on his heels a little bit more because he understands that he can't just pressure you without the idea that the takedown may come at him.
And Ignacio expected, he expected that he was going to have to be defending takedowns in this matchup. So far, takedown D is held up.
He's fighting beautifully, actually.
A lot of valuable experience gained in those 15 minutes with John Makdessi.
And we know Bahamondes can take a shot, right?
Oh, my goodness.
We've seen him take shots to give back.
Dude took some shots last time he was out there. But it's better for him, right? As long as he keeps Roosevelt Roberts backing up there.
Yeah,
it's harder to jab. It's harder to fight.
Ooh, beautiful combo there. Out of the body.
That's what Bahamondes has got it. There we go. He's doing a great job of throwing these little flutter punches just to keep Roberts' hands up and guarded. Ooh, I love that step-in jab that he uses.
You see Roberts wanting to kind of stand his ground now, like, I'm going to fight you. Because he's a tough kid, you know? He needs to try to get back on his bike like he was early in the round, moving.
There it is. He's got his hands locked. Let's see if Bahamondes can shake this one off.
Bahamondes does a great job of switching his hips. So I'm on the double leg side. He was able to feed him single. If you're Roberts, you want to take the single here. He's giving it to you. Switch sides. Don't hang on to the double and just carry his weight.
Got the body lock. Gives up his back, Bahamondes.
This isn't as dangerous a position as it once was in mixed martial arts, right? You just fight the hands. Now Roberts has got his hands locked, knees in the middle.
Wow.
Oh, my goodness. What balance
Ooh,
that does
just
by
missed with that
Bahamondes.
knee. Oh, he's hunting these knees now.
Strikes in bunches late in round one from Bahamondes. Round two coming up.
Hey, he's okay. Siéntate, güey. Siéntate, siéntate, siéntate.
Sit down, sit down.
Siéntate.
Sit.
Calma tu respiración, güey.
Okay, let's calm down your breathing.
Dame buena respiración.
Okay,
Hey,
big deep breath. Okay, everything you see, keep on moving. Don't be afraid of it.
Volumen,
Well, I want volume, volume. You have to move with your shoulders.
Just gotta touch him. Now you're starting to stay a little too much on it, and you're starting to trade a little bit too much. Just stick him and move. Get off that cage. You ain't gotta hold our ground. Just stick and move. Your jab is money right now, right? Your jab is killing him, all right? Now he's starting to keep you on that cage, and that's when he's starting to hit. Just starting to throw it in between. You gotta hit in between, or you start hitting those little short elbows, all right? Big there. You gotta slow everything down. Slow it down a little bit, though.
Well, the UFC Summer Showcase is back. Dana White's Contender Series returns Tuesday, August 31st from right here inside the Apex. Watch the future stars of the sport compete in front of Dana White and the matchmakers for the opportunity to earn a UFC contract. Contender Series every Tuesday this fall, 8 p.m. Eastern, exclusively on ESPN+.
Bahamondes does a really nice job of when he throws that big right hand straight down the pipe, he follows it up with a stiff jab, and that is throwing Roosevelt Roberts off. He's looking to counter after the right hand, but Bahamondes is beating him with that jab, and it's got power behind it because he's switching his hips into it.
It's nasty. Another shot attempt by Roberts. One of the issues Roberts is having is when he throws, right, and he anticipates a shot coming back in his direction, he leans back. He doesn't move his head off the center line. All he's got to do is a slight step off to the right or the left. Just move his shoulders. Like that, right? He kind of rolled that shot. But for the most part, when he sees something coming straight at him, he tries to lean back out of range. All he's got to do is turn that shoulder a little bit. One or the other. Your head can't be stiff.
Good kicks here. It's simple combinations from both of these gentlemen, which is what I like about both of their stand-up. You're just seeing a little bit more volume right now from Bahamondes and all the pressure. Roosevelt tried to come out and establish the center of the octagon, and it was immediately taken over by Ignacio right away. And we're seeing a lot more head movement in this second round from Bahamondes as well.
Roberts moving his head a little bit better defensively early round two. 0 for 7 DC for Roberts on the takedown attempts unofficially.
But look at Bahamondes' cut now, right? He's getting bloodied up with the jab. But, John, he's doing a good job. I'm telling you, sometimes you don't need to score these takedowns. You need to just put them out there.
Right.
It makes the stand-up. It makes the stand-up more effective.
Nice body shot there.
What he's got to do, though, is get some respect from Bahamondes. Bahamondes doesn't respect him right now, and he's just constantly in Roosevelt's face.
Fingers, Roosevelt.
I think it's smart for Bahamondes to keep with these leg kicks, too. He's doing a really job. They're really landing hard at this point. And I've been kicked by those leg kicks. I've sparred this guy. He's powerful and he's fast.
Felder, he also throws that little push kick up the middle, right? So he changes it a little bit. He's getting busted up with that jab, though.
Yeah, but I think
right.
This is a kid that's got to be bleeding a little bit to get into a fight.
He's been taking big shots since he was 14. I mean, Makdessi had him bleeding very early in their fight as well.
Oh.
Beautiful spinning body kick from Ignacio, and then he goes upstairs.
He's getting loose. He's getting loose in this second round. That's a dangerous kid in there to be loose and feeling himself. As long as he stays defensive, because Roosevelt Roberts is not out of this fight.
Right.
He's got the jab. He's just got to figure it out. You can see he's trying to figure the puzzle out right now. He doesn't know exactly what to do.
What's next, right?
Yeah,
like what's next after he lands that jab? Because he can't get the kid to back up. And it's so smart. We talk about this all the time, and one of the things Dominic Cruz always talks about is running backwards. It's like, man, you don't want to be going backwards the whole time. It's exhausting. It's fatiguing. And that's what Bahamondes is doing right now to Roosevelt Roberts. Never allows him to lead the dance.
Like that. He's mixing his levels up nicely here in the second. See, there you go. But Roberts has got to do more than just that, right? He had a nice little flurry there, mix things up, level change, come up with some uppercuts, but we need more. Nice jab, but see, I mean, that is a beautiful jab from Roosevelt Roberts, so.
Under 90 seconds here to go, round two.
Man.
Yeah, he's wearing it.
Oh, just missed. Roberts trying to turn it into an opportunity for himself here.
Part of the issues Roberts is having on those takedowns is he's not moving his feet. When he gets to a leg, his feet got to be active, right? So when he gets to a leg here, he's got to start trying to find a corner. Now just take the back, right? You throw the underhook and take the back here. What you do is lift that left underhook, and you can take Bahamondes' back, or you start to step around the leg.
You think he should just shuck him to the side here, DC, and try to come around?
You just shuck him here, take the back, or you start to step around with your left leg, and that creates an angle for you, but you got to have your hands locked to do that.
Now the blood's starting to bother Bahamondes.
Yeah,
man,
it's
he's
on
got
both
some
sides.
bad cuts. Yeah, there's another one to the left of his left eye.
I mean, I can only imagine how many of these shots that Roosevelt's landed are just straight, hard jabs.
Yeah, they're
right
stiff, man. See, that's going to be a problem for Bahamondes, though. He's got to figure that out. He can't just eat jabs to the face to get in there because he's got too much scar tissue.
Well, defense for him, with respect, is such an afterthought. I mean, the guard is never closed, but that's his style, and that has gotten him to the big show and gotten him off to a pretty good start tonight. All right, third and final round after this.
You're waiting a little too much right now, huh?
Yeah.
You're just anticipating him. When you're throwing, you're anticipating him coming back a little too much, huh? And then it's kind of freezing you on your shit.
Give me some water.
Yep. Take a breath for me, babe. Your jab is money, but you gotta start following that jab up, huh? Your jab is money, but we gotta follow that jab up, bro. Start hitting high and low for me too, huh? That body's touching, that jab touching there, drop down to that body, okay? Your takedowns, we gotta chain.
You can get in there.
You gotta chain those takedowns together. Like right now, you circle, take off to the back, right? Circle off to the back and be dirty from the cage. Put your head position, your knees to the body, all that. Your jab is money, but we gotta start following that jab up.
He's using the cage to pull him off the cage.
It's close.
Drop low on the leg.
It's a close fight right now. It's close. I need you, everything you got right now. I need everything you got right now, bro.
5 minutes, bro.
Everything you got.
All right, round three is brought to you by P3, the official protein snack of UFC, and some good advice there in the corner of Roosevelt Roberts. Adam Rothweiler from Adrenaline MMA, Tom Cronin, Elliot Diaz also in there. But Paul, talking about working off of that jab and chaining his takedowns together, essentially.
Absolutely, and another thing that really stuck out to me was the level changes, the high-low. They want him to not just use that beautiful jab, they want him to follow it up and go downstairs, go to his body, then mix in these takedowns. This is all great corner advice. Roberts is also listening. He's in this fight. It's very close, like his corner said. They didn't sugarcoat anything for him. They let him know, but see, that's what they're talking about.
They want chain takedowns, right? Roberts there shot a double leg. But that's one of the first things we do at AKA, right? When we start to train wrestling. Guys come in, they learn to shoot a double, but because everybody's gotten so good at shooting doubles or defending doubles, you just post your hand on the mat and go to the single. Oh, you hurt him with a body shot there.
He's hurting him to the body. I think he hurt him earlier too, DC, and then that was another solid one. That's not good. If you're rolling to your back, you're taking a moment, but that might be the best move for him right now.
Yep.
Is, hey, come down. If you don't come down, I take a second to recover.
Up or down. Up.
That straight right hand to the body, everybody thinks that it's a left hook to the body that always hurts. But it's that straight left, or straight right to the body. He's just jamming it off his high jab, then he goes right hand to the body. And now Roberts will have to start carrying his hands a little lower to defend his body, and then Baha Mondes can go up top.
Oh, this is bad news. I think this is bad news for Roberts. If I'm Baha Mondes, though, I'm saying get up. Watch those kicks. Those are always, and just illegally somehow.
Yeah.
You do something stupid.
Stop. Get up. Come on. Fight.
Well, now he's got Roberts fighting in a almost it's almost like a submissive posture, right? When guys start falling to their back, calling you to go guard, that's submissive, right? That's saying that you're doing things to me on the feet that makes me want to go to the ground. I am seeking comfort. I am seeking.
And I can't get you there myself.
Yes, and I can't get you there. So play the game with me.
Oh, nice front kick to the body there. Look, he's prodding the body, then to the jab.
I'd like to see him go up top now because the hands are starting to go low. There it is. You saw him try to roll. He's trying to give him the same look, right, that he gives him when he goes to the body.
Liver shot. Good uppercuts there from Roberts.
And Roberts is tough, man.
Oh, man. He's still in this. He's throwing back. He's just, he's a step behind every time. He's got the jab.
He's on his heels all fight.
We're halfway through the round. Let's get it. Come on.
Baha Mondes continuing to pepper shots to that midsection of Roberts.
He just crushed the legs, John. Crushed the legs, too.
And the issue is he's constantly switching his stance. Look at that. Right again, he went from southpaw to conventional. He defends takedowns on both sides effectively. You can tell that this is a kid that, even though he's still very young in his career, has been doing this for a real long time. The comfort that he shows in there is second to none.
And you got to acknowledge the training camp as well in Chicago. I know Paul mentioned Bilal Muhammad, but Yair Rodriguez, a lot of elite level talent. And the coaches out there really pushing the limits for this young 23-year-old talent who will be 24 next Friday.
Good camp down there, really starting to shine through.
Yeah.
Seen a lot of fighters come out of there.
But even his cardio, right? Even in the fight against McDessie, right? Longtime veteran, he didn't fatigue. He continued to try to win the fight. Just got beat. But the reality is, he's showing who he truly is right now in this fight. And it's fantastic because he's fighting a guy in Roosevelt that's been here for a while now and was the guy that people thought was going to be really good for a long time.
Prelim coverage on ESPN 2 under a minute to go here. Roosevelt Roberts, Ignacio Baha Mondes, John Anik, Paul Felder, Daniel Cormier, Laura Senko on hand. Main card follows 10 p.m. Eastern on ESPN.
You can tell Baha Mondes wants a finish. He wants to get Roosevelt Roberts out of here, but man, nice right hand there from Roberts.
Now, there you go. Roberts is being more aggressive now. He seems to have gotten himself back together. Oh, guillotine here.
Wouldn't that be something? Oh, beautiful elbow.
So Ignacio Baha Mondes. Look. A highlight for the ages for the Chilean Ignacio Baha Mondes.
Oh my goodness.
No judges needed tonight.
Paul, he threw that spinning back kick to the body 4 times in the fight. With 10 seconds left, nothing to lose, he throws it up top and finishes Roosevelt Roberts. Oh my goodness.
My goodness, that was, I mean,
that's crazy.
Picture perfect. Let's take a look. And like DC said, he was attacking the body with that spinning back kick. He threw a couple spinning hook kicks that were unsuccessful. Beautiful right elbow off of the clinch. He sees Roberts circling to his right side, switches his stance. Boom! Right on the chin. End of the fight. Wow. I mean, that's unbelievable. What a performance from Ignacio Bahamondes.
What a knockout. 9th career knockout for Ignacio Bahamondes. All right, to make it official, here's Joe Martinez.
Ladies and gentlemen, the end comes officially. 4 minutes, 55 seconds of round number 3. Your winner by KO, Ignacio La Jaula